Hey guys, it's Zeno.
Hi, it's Kelsey.
Hi, it's Bradley.
Hi, it's Yuri.
Crimson here.
And Jordan can't be here because he doesn't have a microphone.
But he is
We can't
on
talk.
Roll20.
He's here.
But he is here, but does not have a microphone.
He wrote hi in the chat.
See, it's on the screen right now. For our 8th adventure of our Play Unity Pathfinder campaign, Shattered Star, the Shards of Sin. In our previous adventure, our heroes entered the meeting chambers of Princess Natalia, allowing her to talk down to them from the rafters above. After a short speech, she demanded that they show their loyalty and prove their good faith for her cause. Within the first 3 seconds, Kantu pushed Shin the diseased into the murky water below of their precariously placed wooden boards. Isaac tried to impress her with a series of acrobatic tricks, which also landed himself in the sewage, and was unable to get out for quite some time. Isaac then thought it would be a good idea to take out a dagger and throw it at Shin so that he could catch it. And upon doing so, Natalia freaked out that they had brought weapons into her hall and sent her goblins on them all at once. And several bugs.
I would just like to add that I was sleep deprived and not in the best state of mind.
Lolona, however, defused the fight by tackling Isaac to the ground, and with amazing bluff checks, convinced Natalia to withdraw her mob. After a while, they seemed to get on Natalia's good side, and this became especially evident when Mai told her about the local sewer passages and underways that she could use during her grand takeover. Once they gained her trust, she showed them a copper arrowhead that she had been fiddling with the whole time, and claimed that it was what allowed her to realize her true potential, before she was shot at by a crossbow from the window. And that's where we'll begin today's adventure.
Don't forget to note that the little arrowhead is perched precariously on a board, is it not?
Yes, it is balancing on the rafters. I really thought that Jordan had rage quit right there.
He did. He came back.
It's fine. Shin's fine. Shin's fine. He's not.
You didn't get any sicker.
He didn't get
okay?
any sicker than he already was. He's fine.
And now I'm sick too, okay? And I think I have worse stats than you.
To be honest, you
Where's
did well
Sarah?
because she likes you.
I would like to say that I have also identified that it's not actually just copper.
Yes.
It looks like copper,
It's
But
fancy, huh?
but it's actually a magical material. And on closer inspection, doesn't look like copper at all, apparently. Or something.
By the way, Jordan, I did nothing. Don't blame me.
I didn't
Are
do
we go-
anything.
Okay, do we start off with rolling initiative, or can I roll a perception check first?
You may roll a perception check first. What are you looking for?
Secrets, or anything not easily seen.
Okay, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Anything hidden.
Anything hidden, yes. 1d20 plus... should really have a...
You really should have that macro.
Yeah, I really should have a macro.
What are we doing? Why are we rolling a thingy check?
He wants
If
to
I-
roll a perception check. He wants to look for
Oh.
secrets.
If I had a higher perception, I'd have a macro for it, but all I would see was just a wall, so...
You got a 22? Well, because you can't really search the room right now, and you're just looking from that spot, you do notice that there is more than one person outside the window. You believe there's at least 2. One of them is female. The other one just looks like a really big thug. And other than that, you don't really notice much out of the ordinary.
Okay, so we got brains and muscles of the operations outside.
And the rest of the operation is elsewhere.
Dun, dun,
Dun dun dun. Actually, hold on. Let me switch over the map to player view really quick.
I mean, clearly I can't see what's going on, but can I ask questions about what he sees?
Depends on how... Yes, you may.
I was just gonna ask if there's any kind of identifying marks that we could, determine who they were by.
With that 22... Actually, does he ask that?
Oh, what?
Like, do you ask him...
Does Contu ask Isaac that?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
Sure, I could ask, like...
Ask it in character.
Did I know he is looking for it?
I mean, I'm kind of looking outside of the window.
Well,
And there
okay.
was a crossbow bolt that kind of flew in front of us, so I think it's kind of given.
Can you see anything? There you go.
Yes, with the 22, because the window's all boarded up and everything, you can only just notice it's a female. She's wearing armor, and some, like, big guy who's also wearing armor.
I see two people. It looks like a female and a male. They're both wearing armor.
She's wearing, where is it? Tell
Should
me.
be easy enough. Let's go. Run!
I believe
We
he
have
has
no weapons.
leather armor, and he has chainmail.
The female has.
Oh no, she
it looks
also
like
has chainmail.
They both have chainmail armor by the looks of it. Was it the male who's holding the crossbow?
You can't see who's holding the crossbow. It's
Got it.
just out of your view.
I can't tell who's holding the crossbow.
Meanwhile, Natalia is freaking out as the crossbow bolt flew past her. She had dropped the arrowhead, and she is freaking out. She went to scramble for it, but she had anchored herself in place, and so she's still currently anchored. And then this entire portion of the wall is destroyed.
Which portion of the wall?
The wall's just destroyed.
Oh
It-
dear God!
It literally explodes.
Oh, yeah.
Do I dodge or something? Is there debris coming towards me?
There we go. That much. That red
It's
spot.
okay. It's okay.
Am I okay?
You're in
Is
the way.
Isaac okay? I mean, I'm pretty sick and almost dead, aren't I? I have 13
Um,
health. I'm good.
You can roll a reflex save.
Reflex. It's 1d20 plus my reflex, right? My
Yes.
R, yeah. 1d20.
Yes, you are. Isaac hears or notices the explosion just as or before it's happening, and manages to jump out of the way in his 5-foot square / shield himself, and he's hit by various debris. Everybody roll initiative.
I also messed up and it should have been 6 plus 6 instead of plus 3.
Oh, then
Right.
you really don't take damage.
I can't
I
remember what
really-
my initiative is.
It's your dexterity.
I'm
Oh,
trying to
sorry.
find that. I haven't got my character sheet open.
We had all this time.
Yeah,
18.
I am screwed. I need to stand up.
Oh yes, the reason that she is not, that Lilina is not standing, is because she got so lax after throwing Isaac to the ground. She just decided to just
Yeah.
chill there. She's sitting.
Mine's 13 too.
I mean, Lilina, since it's a free action, I could probably talk now, right?
Depends on how much you want to say, but yes.
I just wanted to kind of say that if Mai could heal me, since I'm down a few life starting this battle.
I will heal you if I'm allowed to run away and get a drink really quickly.
Go ahead and go and run and get a drink.
I heal Isaac, which is this one. for
No,
13.
no, it's not your turn yet.
When her turn comes.
Okay, I'll heal you once I've got my drink. I'll be back in a minute, guys.
Okay, let's see. Well,
Wow, you all rolled initiative, like, very promptly. It was nice.
This is gonna suck. It's gonna take forever for me to get back up.
well, okay, so We got the goblins and the little fly things fighting for us, right? Now?
Are you asking me?
Well,
Yes.
we are in her favor because of the females of the group, if I remember correctly. But fighting for us, maybe not.
I mean, fighting for Natalia, but we're quote unquote also fighting for her, so they're helping us too. They're our allies for this in this case, right?
Are you asking the DM?
Yes, I'm asking everybody in the group. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna ask the DM for it.
I can tell you that you have earned a good enough favor with Natalia to be in her good graces. Whether or not goblins are going to be fighting and not hitting you, I can't tell you that.
It's cool. I'm in like the safest corner, I guess.
Try not to kill them, but they probably might, you know, be upset if you. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go turn on my lights quickly while Kelsey is in there.
Actually, I am in the safest corner. I'm blocked off by like everyone. Yes.
Let's do this, Leroy Jenkins. I take out my last knife and throw it out the window. I'm
The
kidding.
bugs are right above you though.
And why don't we shed some light on the area now that you can see outside?
Yes, please. And I still see nothing. I thought I saw 2 people.
I know.
thought I saw a pretty tap.
I thought I saw a pretty cat.
No, that's not how that quote goes at all. There's many more D's involved.
Yeah, it's. I thought I saw a pretty tap.
I thought I saw that, but how? Screw it.
I thought I saw a pretty day.
Oh god, they're so close to me.
Ha! Those are the
And you
guards.
lied. It was 3 people.
They're who? The dead guards that you left outside to die?
Yeah, but like the same like icon thingy.
Maybe.
I mean,
I
They're
remember
pro-
everyone I kill.
like, putting logic together, since I'm very logical, I'm gonna say that the guards.
Logical
were-
but stupid.
The guards were originally part of the group that Natalia was in. I have it here somewhere in my notes. This Kazani. And they
Close
broke
enough,
up
I
with
suppose.
Natalia to help her. And so that's why these guys also have the same armor, because they're also part of this Kazani. That's me putting logic together, though. And I'm also gonna take a wild shot and say that the girl is part of the watch group, the Watchtower girls.
All golems will die, except Kontu. No wait, he's an orc. Go, tiny empty box, he. There is an R in that name. These are all things that Jordan is saying that nobody's been reporting on. Okay, so, as you saw, I rolled a 2. The goblin to the right of Natalia whistles, and one of the bugs comes down and starts flying towards the enemy. Except it sees that Isaac. You guys can hear me, right?
Mm-hmm.
It seems that Isaac has a scent or something coming off of him that attracts the bug.
Oh no! Don't do this to me!
I want to make sure I'm rolling the right thing. Yep, yeah, it is that high.
Doom.
You sirs suck. I say that. I actually say it out loud. Can somebody get this bug off of me? If it-
What is your current dexterity modifier?
My current dexterity modifier is 3. It would have been 4, but I got 6.
Mortifier. What's your mortifier?
It seems that the explosion has distracted Isaac just enough. Yeah, a distracting explosion, go figure. That as he dodges, he sees the bug coming and, like, spins, but it manages to hook its claws into the opposite side of his neck that the other one had grasped onto. And it is now stuck to you. Again.
And I, as a free action, I say, can somebody get this bug off of me?
You hear a huge clang in the room to your south. The other goblin on the left side whistles. The other bug comes down and flies over to the female outside. However, she manages to dodge the creature, waving her crossbow around, and curses a little. A goblin comes in from the room to the south on a secret entrance on the southwest side, carrying a big sack behind him.
Is it our weapons?
Minus the warhammer, probably.
The goblin to the south of Shin moves over and charges forward towards the female outside. And I'm going to move this thing upward a bit because I don't want it behind that explosion. And D20 is frozen. There we go.
Is my shield most likely still in that wall?
I don't know, is it?
I'm sure they had enough goblins to help pull it.
You cannot catch arrow on the bugs, Shin. Sorry. Besides, you used your catch arrow, which is a daily power.
He doesn't know that. That's unfair.
The goblin fiercely attacks her with his short sword, with as much success as all the other times goblins have tried to use short swords in this campaign.
Yay!
Isaac, you're up and losing blood. Again.
God. What would be the action for me just to grab the bug and take it off my neck?
That would be an escape artist check.
I'm okay with that because I'm a thief, so I should have an escape artist pretty good. Okay. I would have one extra, but my dexterity's down, but I'm okay with it. I would have 7, but then...
Why is my catch arrow gone? Because he threw a dagger at you and you caught it like an arrow. Isaac manages to slip his fingers under the bug and release himself from it. It is no longer attached to you. It's still floating in your same space, but it's no longer attached to you nor sucking any blood.
Okay.
And that is your standard action.
That is my standard action. Okay. Can I move over here? Would that be okay? With my normal movement action?
Yes, that is within your range.
Okay, awesome. So I move over here, and this is really just so if this is actually a bag with our weapons, I'll be the first one to get my weapon. Also, I think that's it. That's pretty much all my movements, aren't it? Isn't it?
Yeah, that's your standard and your move.
Yeah, so I guess that's it.
Okay. Luna and Isaac roll perception checks.
Well, that's bad.
That's not much better. I mean, it is, but...
You do not notice anything out of the ordinary.
Ah.
Must have been a false alarm.
I mean, but we both noticed that something was up.
A false alarm from
You
the
thought
DM.
that you heard something because your elven ears pick up on like things happening in the next district over. You know.
I'm a little deafened.
Yeah.
Listen, Lilina, what do your elven ears hear?
Like all of a sudden, like both of our heads just perk up. Did you hear that? No.
No,
Me
no,
neither.
no. Your ears twitch, and like you're looking around like something happened. And you're just like, did you hear that? No, I didn't hear that. Oh, okay.
Both of us. Did you hear that? No. Did you? No. Huh. Oh well.
This goblin jumps over the boards and attacks the. Here, let me line these guys up a little more properly. There we go. And also attacks the female. Managing to scrape harmlessly against her armor. Don't worry guys, the goblins aren't attacking you.
Really? It was so much more effective.
If only they had more
The-
bags of refuse.
Female looks up at Natalia, who is still kind of scrambling about, and says, Natalia, you should know that nobody steals from the Tower Girls. It is time to pay your due.
I knew it.
She takes a step back and fires her crossbow at the goblin directly in front of her. Jesus H. She nails the goblin right between the eyes. The bolt is so thick that it goes straight through the front of his head and out the back, and he falls into the water
Was it a critical?
he falls into the water. You can choose to believe if he's dead or not. That's up to you. That's your prerogative. I'm only here to report, not here
He's
to
dead. He's
dictate.
See, she did something on the first time she was there that I've been wanting to do every time I shoot my bow.
And it is Kontu's turn.
I say this is GM's like freaking what's it called? Advantage. Yeah, GM's advantage.
I don't know. Where I'm positioned though. Can I really do anything? I can reposition
I mean,
myself.
no, allies don't hinder movement, so
Well, I'd have to jump from platform to platform to move around and.
type of action is to push. Is a push.
I don't
That
have.
is
nothing-
that's a move action.
I can't particularly do anything. So.
Go be tank. Go be tank. Stand in front of me.
You could go towards your weapons a bit.
I guess. Yeah.
So yeah, stand in front of me, please, because right now I'm sick. I have low dexterity, so I can't dodge things very easily, and I'm down on health. Please be my tank. Be my
Especially
support.
not standing in front of him.
I'll get like there. That doesn't require any kind of movement thingies.
No, that's a 5-foot step.
Okay. I just meant like I'm jumping from one platform to another. It seems like I don't know if I could walk around this corner right here.
Where you'd like to open the door?
Get your shield back.
There's a door.
It's a door. Remember, we went through that door, and
Oh, we did.
That's
Well, let me
the door you left your shield behind. Remember?
let me open the door and see if my.
Okay, the goblin standing at the door does not hinder you. And you open the door,
And there's gonna be like 20 others.
and you notice a goblin on the floor under a massive steel disc.
Oh,
Dude.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab my shield and say to the goblin, "Can I borrow this?" And then go back out into the place.
Okay,
You
so
lift it with him attached to it. It's like,
Yeah, he just
Get off.
stopped. Oh no, there's
you
spikes.
still wanted to spike.
Okay,
like,
it's,
explode stuff on it.
it'll be a standard action to equip your shield.
Okay.
So you can walk over to the shield and you can get it from the goblin and equip it all in this turn.
Okay, well, I equipped the shield then.
Also, as you thank him for his assistance, you find out that he's passed out.
One less combatant.
He's got the little, like, swirly eye thing going on.
It's like, you good. And I pick up my shield.
What is
No,
that
okay,
stuff
yeah.
like?
I attach my shield and I guess I have to stop because I can't move, right?
Yeah, that's all your 6 seconds.
Alright, cool.
Are you meaning the girl named Natalia and stuff like that? That's the things that are directly above us.
Yeah, that's the top of the map. Oh, which
Yeah.
I should probably reveal a bit more.
Don't worry, it confused me too.
You're gonna figure it out for a while.
No, I didn't get it all, to be perfectly honest, but
You should listen to the recording. That was a hilarious moment. Oh, Nelly!
Hey. We're British.
And it is Maya's turn, speaking of which.
Well, I promised to heal Isaac, so I will do thus. Do I have to roll the d10 myself? Because apparently that didn't work.
What do you know?
Why did you roll 1d20?
Oh, it's 1d10. Sorry, my bad.
D10.
Yeah, try that again.
Cheater.
Still good enough.
Okay, I'm still
Which
hearing
one's on the
myself, by the
enemy?
way. I have an echo.
You do have an echo.
Yeah.
6? No.
Okay, just one thing though. Zeno, are you recording
Yeah.
our voices and your voices at the same time?
Yes, I am.
Touche.
Good.
Recording all of the things.
To clarify, Kelsey,
Is there any more echo?
I don't hear it.
Excellent. Okay. So back to this.
There-
My
Who are the
enters.
enemies?
They're the bad guys. See if you can
anyone outside?
Okay.
My enters Isaac's mind. She's like, Ed, don't worry. It was a couple of bugs. They couldn't have possibly hurt you. This sewage stuff. It's nothing to you. That debris that was hitting you in the face. You know, you're a tough warrior. You couldn't possibly be hurt by this. And you heal all of 3 hit points.
I'm like, I'm fine, and have 2 swollen neck things. I'm bleeding everywhere, and I'm like, I'm fine, let's do this.
You got a giant, like, red
it was
bubble on the
nothing
left.
but
You got a
scratch.
slightly smaller bubble on the right.
merely a flesh wound.
It was merely a flesh wound. Come on. You shall now
And-
class the Black Knight.
Am I not allowed to shoot my crossbow as well?
No, that was your standard, dude.
Oh, I can't get a
She doesn't
crossbow.
have it, though.
Where is,
You can-
where are the weapons?
Yeah, your weapons are in that bag across the room.
So it is.
Fudge.
You can
I
move.
Oh god, why are the squares weird? The squares? There's no squares.
There are no
We're not
squares.
on
You're
The
floating.
squares are actually on the map, and not.
Yeah, I decided to let you free float because it's
oh.
much easier to control.
Right. I move over here. I'm moving the map. Why am I not moving myself? Oh. Select move. I move myself over to here so I can get my stuff.
You're
Okay.
jumping-
Stand in water.
you-
Sword water made me sick and.
You're in the way! Okay, I wait until...
I mean, you could move over here. Oh my god, I can move you. Sorry.
Hello?
I mean, you could move over here, but I'll put you back there so you can decide what you want to do.
Or there.
I was gonna stand here. Yeah.
I mean, I said over here because, you know, Shin will be protecting you from...
True. Can you
Must protect the
pass me
lady.
my thing?
Natalia screams, dives for her arrowhead, still can't move from that spot. She frantically tries to unbuckle herself, yelling, "Help, defend me, kill them, my servants, my arrowhead."
Oh no.
Protect the royalty. That's what I said, yes.
Protect your princess. Please protect me.
Protect the princess!
Kill them all. Especially Tereshka. Or
And
Teresha.
just like that, we know.
Especially Teresha. As she turns over her shoulder. You'll never get it back, Teresha, you blonde Bilbo.
Bilbo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Right.
Anybody know any good medieval words for slut?
Isn't that bimbo?
That's the one.
Yeah.
She's not really thinking straight. It's not her fault.
She's just a fan of Lord of the Rings, that's all.
She has been saying it.
How many times did she see The Hobbit?
Oh, she does live with goblins.
Go again.
The thug to the girl in gold, or
I'll be right back. My house is really hot, so I'm gonna turn on the AC.
this one, this thug right here, this guy, yeah, standing there to the north, the one who takes out his Morning Star and tries to smash the goblin. Yeah, it doesn't work.
Much better.
The goblin parries with he parries the nice Morning Star with his rusty dagger.
Nice.
The door to the south of the room Kantu's in opens.
Da-na-na-na, da-na-na.
Man, I'm hungry.
And this guy, covered in some sewer goop, pops through.
Ugh. That's super goop.
Please slip on that liquid.
This guy comes around side, goes behind the goblin, right between Shin and Luna, and tries to hit the goblin from here. His Morning Star comes crashing down on the goblin in the back, and it drops into the water below.
Help me. This is no longer a safe spot because everyone moved.
I'm in the safest spot possible. Everyone abandons Luna.
Oh, sorry.
I'm like sitting in the corner like,
Are you flanking? Technically, are you flanking him right now? You and Isaac?
No, you have to be on complete opposite sides.
But if I go over here, like I'm gonna move myself to the show. If I
Then
go over here,
yes,
would that be-
you would be.
Okay.
And it is Luna's turn.
I stand after like a minute.
You've just been sitting there, there's been an explosion right next to your
It's
face.
been 6 seconds. Everyone's
Chilling.
People have been like dying in front of you, everyone's scrambling for the weapons. Luna casually stands up.
I'm going to shift 5 feet. Wait, yes, shift.
Okay.
Just so I can now see my health bar. I'm in a horrible position right now. Why'd you heal him? You should have healed me.
I'm sorry, you're
No,
next
no,
to my
no.
leg.
Isaac was at like 94% health. He needed the heal.
Yeah, you need to heal that 3. I need to heal the 7 that I'm missing.
It was my fault.
To be fair, I didn't see your health bar.
You were
Yeah.
standing next to her when a crossbow went straight into her clothing.
Yeah, I kind of don't have armor.
Not even the bolt. They actually threw the crossbow.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
I was really confused, and it hurt.
Right now, like to me, I'm looking out so I don't have to make a new character.
Great, so I have to? Thanks.
Isaac will never die as long as there are meat shields in front of him that can do it for him.
So,
Yep.
I'm really hoping Shin doesn't do what his initial plan is and helps me.
His initial plan is to push Isaac into the water.
Well, yeah, but like,
He said so in Skype.
I set myself up so that he can move diagonally up one, and he can flank.
Is that your whole turn then?
Here.
Is there such a thing as like swapping places, like switching out with a ally? Like you can just switch places with them.
Like a
What
tank.
you can do is you can ready an action to when this ally moves, I also move. You can either designate a spot or move with them or etc.
Well, anyway,
But then your initiative moves down to that level.
I don't know if I could do this, but I can grow claws and use my claws.
Alright, roll your melee.
Awesome. Because there's no way I'm doing stuffs. Okay, that works for me.
I mean,
Lilina, who
also-
seems to be used to clawing this specific type of person in the face.
I grin actually as I'm doing this.
Mwahaha.
As soon as he smashes the goblin, Lilina slides over, standing up in the same motion, and rakes at the side of his face with both of her claws, dealing 7 damage.
One of which was
I mean,
just
Lilina,
is-
don't complain. I saved you 2 times.
Oh.
Shut up.
Lilina, do you
Yeah.
have a critical multiplier on those?
I should figure out.
Like most of my
no,
weapons
it's only a
are
times 2.
19 and
It's only a times 2. Okay.
Hmm.
This goblin on the southeastern corner of the room accidentally gets a little fatter because I accidentally moved his hitbox, but whatever. He heads for. He looks like he's gonna jump towards Mai. Did you want to
No.
hinder his action?
Who's jumping towards me?
The goblin to the right of you. He looks like he's gonna jump towards you.
I thought the goblins were on our team.
So are you
he's
going to
moving
stop him?
through.
What?
He's moving through.
He can either go through you or you can stop him and he won't go through you. I think is what's gonna
He's
happen.
got
If
his
he
sword
attacks
out.
you,
He
then-
looks like he's gonna
I don't
jump
think
off
he's
of.
attacking you. I think he's actually just going to move through you.
He's got his sword out. He's just drawn it. Or he has it drawn actually. It looks like he's gonna jump from this platform to the next, but you're like in his way.
He can jump.
And okay. And Isaac, he looks like he's gonna jump towards you.
I let him through.
Okay, he stabs the human. No.
He stabs the human in the elf, in the half elf. You
The
guys
goblin
died instantly.
runs over to the side. As he passes the big guy. The big guy takes a swing at him.
And kills him.
Manages to hit his arm. The goblin grunts. No, it's not saying anything intelligible. Well, he's a goblin. What do you expect? And
Goblin
slashes
is flanking with Lilina.
and is now flanking with the girl who now actually has a melee weapon out.
Woo.
Managed to hit nothing.
Oh.
The guy seems too focused on the little goblin. And it is Shin's turn.
I mean, technically speaking, I still have one knife left.
Technically.
Yeah, it is pretty much perfect time. Shin's turn.
I'm assuming Shin can't take the place of that goblin.
And if you share a square with an ally, terrible penalties.
I was hoping she would
It's like a
moving
minus.
a go-
It's like a -4 to AC, a -6 to your attacks.
What would be the penalty for moving a goblin? Like, what would be the action? I mean, is it a standard action?
If they allow, like, if they're not being hindered, like if they're not working against you, then it's a free action. But they have to be expecting it. Otherwise,
So what if I say, I'm just gonna move you right over here?
it would be a standard action.
Because I'll be talking and doing it.
Shin says, can I push,
Push
like
light sideways.
sideways?
You want to push the goblin?
I think he means the
Why do you want to push me? I wasn't the one who pushed you into the water.
You wasted his catch arrow. Don't you read the Skype chat?
I didn't know that your catch arrow was one thing only.
Neither did I. You never kind of mentioned that. You just
Yeah, if I knew that, I wouldn't have thrown it. You know what? I'm ready in action that if Shin decides to push me in the water, I'm gonna grab him and take him with me.
It's not your turn.
I'm gonna act ready in action. I don't care.
And then we're gonna wake up. It's all gonna be a dream.
Okay, so yes, you can. You can kind of like grab him and then toss him sideways. You'd have to roll a grapple check, which is your CMB, which yours is a +4.
Jordan, you're always upset that you get low rolls and that you want to rage quit this game. Doing this is just gonna make you want to rage quit some more.
Okay. Isaac, do you resist?
Yes.
Okay, as Isaac is looking towards the goblin for his weapons, he notices a very menacing, good, lawful, aligned monk coming towards him, stalking towards him, and grabs him by the shirt. Isaac turns, ducks, tries to overpower him, but the monk's strong arms manage to get a grip and throw him 5 feet to the right, nearly landing on the goblin into the sewage. Isaac is flat-footed.
Fuck you.
So upset.
I'm going to kill him.
The goblin looks extremely confused on which side he's on, or they're on, or we're on.
After this battle is over, every one of us kicks Shin's ass.
And that is the end of round 1.
Wow.
I've completely lost track of one of the stinger dudes. I have no idea where he went. He was with. Oh, there he is.
He's under here. He's under here.
Okay.
Yeah.
The goblin to the left of Natalia runs across the rafters and jumps with his sword out. No way! I'm sorry, give me a moment. This is nice. Okay, so the goblin jumps down from the rafters, lands on this guy's shoulders, stabs his sword into his head. Actually, he barely misses his head. He gets him, like, on the shoulder and, like, buries the sword really deep, and then jumps off to the south. And the guy is bleeding really badly, but not down yet.
Quick question: if I decide not to move, can I have I can have 2 standard actions, right?
No.
No. Oh no. It's if I don't decide to do a standard action, I can have 2 movements, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that one jumps, makes a flying leap. The insect turns its attention towards the closest humanoid, and oops, tries to stick itself into human, and it manages to latch on the back of his neck. This guy is in a bad way.
Shame that.
This goblin up top here, runs to do the same thing, kicking the arrowhead down into the pool below.
This is actually gonna be convenient. You should totally grab that, Isaac.
Natalia shrieks. She freaks out. And this goblin jumps down trying to do the same thing as his buddy.
Failing miserably.
Failing miserably, landing on the boards behind him. The guy was like, he's annoyed with the bug, and he like leans to the side to like try to grab the bug off of him. The goblin flies past his head, and the goblin lands on the boards below, flat-footed.
Shattering his legs.
The insect attempts to on the insect outside attempts to latch on to the female outside again, and manages to actually grab onto her arm.
Perfect.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun, there's way too many goblins. This goblin takes the sack and empties all of the weapons out onto Isaac.
Oh, that's
This
fine.
guy is so screwed.
Yep.
So now, it's going to be a free action. It's going to be a movement action to pick up any of your weapons from the floor here.
A movement action.
Weapons.
A movement action, and it's one movement action per weapon.
Okay. I only have
And
one.
then it runs off this way.
Isaac?
Isaac's turn.
Isaac can't get our weapons now, can he?
He's flat-footed, but he can still equip himself with his he can equip himself with his rapier without standing, because they're all right next to him. They're all over him.
But Isaac, I don't know if you're there. No, he's not.
Where is he?
He's suggesting something right
He
now.
said he'll be right back.
Okay, I'm gonna cut it from here. I'm just gonna...
You're like,
Okay, oh, so sorry, my mic was muted. Equipping in,
Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
okay. So, I had a few questions, but my mic was muted, and I got goofed. So, for me to, like, stand up, could I stand up while putting... I'm not gonna do this, but could I put my hand on my rapier hilt and use that to stand up while at the same time grabbing my rapier? Is that a...
Because you're already down there, you don't have to kneel, or you don't have to lean down to pick up your weapon, so you can pick up your weapon for a free action.
Isaac,
Awesome.
before you do this, can you quite possibly sleight of hand that shard?
I'll try.
Because that would be really impressive if she doesn't know where that is, and we can kind of transfer that over without actually alerting her.
Okay, so let's see.
And it is not much bigger than a dagger.
Roll 1d20. So I get the sleight of hand dagger plus, or no?
No, you don't get because it's not the exact same size as a dagger. It's differently weighted and doesn't have the handle and everything. But you
Okay, got it.
you can hide it like a dagger.
Got it. So a sleight of hand. Oh, damn it.
You managed to cut yourself a little on the sharp point. You still have a chance to add it to your inventory, but Natalia is going to see it. Actually,
Well,
I'm going
can
to
I-
assume you do add it to your inventory because you're trying to roll a sleight of hand.
Oh, my question is, can I try it again the next turn or something? If I leave it there. Well, I'm
We'll
adding it to
discuss
my
that
inventory,
we'll discuss that when that time comes.
Okay, I'll add it to my inventory later. I'll let her see it, and I'll say even as a free action. No, because I want to use another free action to pick up a freaking weapon.
Well, that was a movement, was picking
Mr.
up the
Talk-
shard to try to hide it.
Oh. Well, I equip my bow then, since it's not right on me, practically.
I want to say something to her.
Also, I don't worry, I got it. I'll give it back as soon as we take care of these guys. And I equip my bow, and...
Would you
Can
like
I
to
stand
roll a
up?
bluff check?
Oh. I'm not kind of sure what bluff it is, but sure.
Is it a bluff or is it diplomacy? Because you're trying to calm her down with your words.
I guess diplomacy, because I think I have diplomacy higher than bluff.
Well, you do want to give it back to her then.
Well, I don't want to, but what are we? But she saw me sleight of hand it, which.
So it is a bluff.
So it is a bluff, and they're both the same level, so it doesn't matter.
Don't forget about Conto.
Yes, that's what I did.
Okay.
What about me?
She seems to believe you, saying yes, good work. Throw it up to me. Throw it up to me now.
I'm on the floor.
She doesn't
Excuse
care.
me while I roll around in this waste for a few seconds.
I mean, can I? What is it? Standing up is a movement, right?
Yes.
Equipping my bow is another free action, right?
Yes.
Can I equip my bow, stand up, and throw it?
Well, you picked it up, and then you equipped your bow. You cannot both stand up and throw it. You can one or the other.
Okay, I equip my. I don't know. I can't stand up and throw it. I don't think I can make it if I'm lying down on the ground. And there's also the chance.
You get a -2.
Yeah, I get a -2, and there's also the chance that I roll a 1, and then it stabs me in the face as it comes down.
Or worse, it gets thrown outside the window.
Shin is saying stuff.
Yes, I do realize. If I stand up, can I do another bluff, or that'll be, what?
Bluff is a free action, you're just responding to her. It goes along with dialogue, which you've had quite a lot this turn, actually.
Well, I stand up, and then I say, there's the sewage in my eye. There's sewage in my eye. I can't
so
see
roll a
well.
bluff check.
It's gonna fail.
She continues to frantically say, throw it up to me. She's like on her stomach, she's like beckoning for it with her hands. And that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, that's my end of my turn.
Also, let me get rid of this flat-footedness. There we go.
Screw you, Shin. Very, very much. I am going to go into a battle with you, just because of that.
I can get rid of that. The female outside takes her short sword. Yes, she takes her short sword and tries to pry the insect off of her.
Okay. Whole questioner methods.
She's attacking herself with a sword.
Pretty much.
Oh, yes. She tries to slide it under the insect and instead stabs herself in the arm.
Genius.
Ooh.
Stab me.
Still thumbs, but instead uses a sword.
Did you...
Okay,
Can you guys... Okay. Just a note. If you're listening to this right now, look at the screen at what those rolls were. I'm just saying. Contu's turn.
I'm gonna guess those all ones.
Okay, well, can I, would I be able to make, like, this sharp turn here if I were to charge at the guy?
Yes.
And can I use a shield bash as my charge?
Yes, you may.
Okay, I want to charge at him and then shield bash.
Do you know what you
I'm
roll for
doing
that?
this. Yes, I have the macro for it. I'm just running. La la la, run. Shield bash.
Wow.
Wow, I didn't even see that guy.
Holy crap.
Contu trucks around the corner and slams a spiked shield into the side of the guy. He brings up his sword. He tries to counterattack. It does not matter. Contu trucks at him and does a move that we like to call in the industry a deli truck. You give him a few puncture wounds, but mainly it's a lot of bruising.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be hard to kill him with it, but I'm just gonna keep shield bashing until he's dead.
Also
I just
from
need my
there-
smashing board. I'm
Also
fine, I just
from
need my
there,
smashing board.
you can see through the open door 2 guys trying to make it up a slope. One of them is right. One of them is right. Proper tool set. One of them is right there. And the other one is right there.
Okay. This thug that I'm facing currently. Okay. Can I ready an action for when he's about to move, or when he moves?
Yes, you've only done a standard.
Okay, I want to. When he goes to move, I'd like to throw him down at the other 2 folks. I think I'd have to do strength or something like that.
That would be a grapple check, which
Grapple
is your
check.
CMB, which is +7.
And D20.
Yes, but that is a standard action, and to ready.
Damn it!
Yes.
Damn it. Okay. Whatever. I'll Nah.
Shin,
I'll
you
be
are
back.
2 rooms away with several walls between you. You can't tell if any of them are diseased.
Can I tell?
What's your perception?
Do I have to roll a check? You just want my perception in general.
You have a 4 on perception. Go ahead and roll one. You can't tell.
Okay.
Damn it, says Shin. Alright, you have a movement left, but it sounds like you're not using it.
I wouldn't know where to use it, so no. I mean, all I would have to. No, I'll end it.
I have a question.
Oh,
for-
before. Oh,
Never
well.
mind. Still your
Just a
turn.
quick question. Yeah, it's not really important. I was just gonna wonder if it. Can I can attack without my warhammer, obviously, but would it just be like? What would the attack roll be? Just
To just punch him.
Yeah, just to punch him.
It would be a normal melee attack with no pluses, and you do non-lethal damage. You can hit him to knock him out, but you can't hit him to kill him.
I didn't mean to click that. Can I? What can I? Can I do that?
Well, you've
Like
already
now,
done
or-
your standard.
I've done the standard.
Instead of a
I'm
sh-
just
yeah.
confused. I'm tired. Leave me alone.
Oh no, it's fine. I mean, you can next turn if you want to punch them instead. It's your 1d20 plus 7 for 1d6 plus 7 non-lethal damage.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Maya's up.
I have a question. Is this one of the battles where it's like if we kill the leader, the others will run away?
I don't know. You can't say.
I cannot tell you the outcome until you've done something.
Okay.
You can try.
You could also help me.
The
If
mage is
I
in a
kill-
corner surrounded by a bunch of dead goblin corpses, other goblins, and
It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna multitask. I'm gonna. Oh wait, there's a. Is it a? What kind of action is it to pick up weapons?
it is a movement action.
Oh, so I can't move over to get the weapons, and then heal.
You can move over to get the weapons and then heal, but you can't pick up your weapon.
Pick up the weapon. Okay, I'm gonna move here, and then I'm gonna heal Lilina,
Okay.
which is this. So you need to roll 1d10.
Well, almost put 20. Well,
Woo!
Because the girls are so, like, in tune with each other, and they're so proud of themselves for, actually helping out with Natalia, that Lilina just feels great about herself
Whoops.
right now, and heals 10 hit points instead of losing 10 hit points. What did you do?
Going well.
You accidentally nearly died. She feels so great, but because she's a woman, that means she absolutely feels terrible.
Yeah, that's how it works.
And I feel great. Well, screw my life.
Yay, I'm not close to dying.
Anymore.
And I can continue being beast on this thug.
Yep.
Okay, so Natalia scrambles and unhooks herself from the rafters and falls flat-footed into the sewage below.
Okay.
That's her entire turn.
She really wants that shard back.
This is great.
She's on the floor, get at! Says the girl outside. This thug moves in and whacks her on the head. Or tries to whack her on the head. And successfully whacks her on the head. She takes a lot of damage.
Attacks of opportunity?
She's flat-footed,
Yeah,
so she can't
this
take
goblin-
one, and the guy did not
this
pass
goblin-
through any melee zone with you all.
Really? What about this goblin right
Oh,
here?
that goblin? Yeah, he can
He's
take
gonna
one.
miss. But
He
He's
can
gonna
take
miss.
one.
There is that rare chance where they'll stab him on the head.
So... as he's coming by, the goblin sees him headed straight for his liege, and he seems to be inspired by some voice, and he jumps up and stabs him in the head.
yes. Every little bit did blah.
He
Every bit of
doesn't
damage
seem
helped.
he doesn't seem absolutely phased by the attack, the thug, but the goblin did stab him in the head.
Okay, good enough. Good job, little guy. Stay there flanking for me.
This guy, who down south, back in Kontu's world, don't mind me. Don't mind me. It's 7-on-3 up north. I'll just take these 3 by myself, and me and the passed out goblin. It's fine.
And the 2 dead ones in the room below.
Yeah, they're helping. Their moral support. Their spirits are preventing them from climbing.
Ugh.
Takes out his warhammer and bashes Kontu in the armored chest for 4 damage.
Oh, you're doing that. Okay, cool. I was about to go click it.
The one surrounded by everybody turns towards his ally, turns towards his liege, and goes berserk, and he hits the first thing in his range, which is absolutely nothing. Actually, he swings all around and hits nothing, and it's Lilana's turn.
So I'm gonna do this to help Shin. I'm gonna shift up. That will give us flanking for both of us. I'm going to claw him in the face again.
Go for it. Claw him in the face.
Aww.
Is that with the +2 you get from flanking?
I get a +2.
When you're flanking, you
Yeah,
get a +2.
That's kind of the point of flanking.
Oh, well, then
Actually,
add
wait, I
+2.
believe... No, you treat them as if they're flat-footed. So...
No, we get a +2 for flanking. That's how it was.
Okay, so we're sticking with D4 rules, okay. So yeah, you gain a +2. Your first claw just barely manages to catch him off guard. And he arcs his back and tips back and forth and then falls.
Now, you
Sleeping.
stupid idiot! Attack him, Shin!
He seems...
Don't be so mean.
And he's on the floor passed out. Isaac, can you take the guy down there, says Shin.
The one in the water who's attacking Natalia? Are you asking this in character or are you asking me personally?
In character. He's asking in character. Can you take the guy down
Of course
there?
I can! You're asking a silly question, my friend. For I am the greatest.
I would have expected a lot more anger from that.
It seems like he doesn't actually care.
About being tossed into the water. Whatever. Casual day.
And now he's asking you self. He's asking Yuri.
Probably.
This sewer goblin, between Natalia and the thug, tries to strike at the one who had hit her by spinning around, and doesn't manage to hit anything at all. It scrapes harmlessly off the armor, the chain, and it is Shin's turn, whom is flanking one and next to Natalia, and etc. etc.
Okay.
Shin
well,
runs across the room, provoking attacks of opportunity from the left and the right. As he runs past, both thugs take swings at him.
You idiots! You should have attacked the guy who's on the floor.
Neither managed to hit them.
I thought you said that one was.
Oh, he is down.
unconscious.
Well, neither manages to hit him anyway.
Awesome.
Shin tramples like right over a goblin. Doesn't care.
Supposed to.
What?
As one normally does.
Supposed to.
What is
Pretty
that
dumb.
sound?
He ignored my ability to give him flanking.
What is that sound? Oh, I know what that sound is. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. He does not manage to hit her. Sorry. Shin runs forward.
You idiots.
How's the guy? What you can kill that guy with might help. You don't need me. We need someone trying to attack her. She who had stabbed herself sees him coming. Price takes her sword out of her own arm and manages to dodge/block both the attacks. Hey, get off me! I don't even know you. If you're on leash with Natalia, then you'll die here. One of the thugs at the bottom tries to climb up. He does not manage to do so. He slips back into the water.
Good, that's where he belongs. Phil.
And that is the end of round 2. So after 12 seconds, let's take a look at the board here. We've got, starting from the north, we've got this girl who you assume is from the Tower Girls, clearly after Natalia, engaged with Shin, who's sick and coughing. You have several goblins down. You have one of the thugs down, but the rest of them seem to be okay in repair. You clearly outnumber them, but they outpower the goblins by far. Natalia is way involved with Isaac and the Shard to hardly even give notice that there is a battle going on. Isaac has the arrowhead now, and seemed to react to Shin's question in a very weird way. Or maybe that's just Isaac. Mai, Lilina, you're full health. Shin, he's full health. There is a goblin passed out. And Kontu's gonna take on three at once without a weapon.
That's what Olaf does, right?
His shield is a weapon.
With just his spiked shield.
I don't need a sword, I got my smashing board. You went through 8 dungeons, got all the Triforces only with the shield, smashing board.
Smashing. What? How can you pop? Ah, stop it! Stop it! Ah! Go look up Dobley.
Oh, great, another useless item.
Go look up Dobley. It's good stuff. The sewer goblin that had completely flown and missed gets up now and stabs the thug trying to kill him dead.
I'll let them take care of that. I've got enough blood
The
on my
goblin
head.
succeeds in killing him dead. Well, he at least uses both hands on his short sword and stabs him in the chest. Not on his heart, but in the chest. The insect that is on that thug that has fallen down continues to suck away happily. That goblin is not moving. The goblin to the south of the thug runs out of the room and almost stumbles over the guy on the floor and tries to shake him awake. Whoever can speak Goblin hears him calling him a lazy butt. Lazy butt.
You're a lazy butt.
I am. I didn't even write the intro before we started. Sadly.
Nope.
The insect on what's her name? Teresha? On Teresha's arm sucks away happily. She's furious about that, by the way. She hates bugs.
So do I.
The goblin behind the boxes and barrels and crates lines himself up with one of the huge crossbows. We say huge, it's actually perfect size for anybody else who's not a goblin. And fires it. Managing to peg the... Hold on, gotta roll that again. Manages to nail... Well, basically, Kontus is fighting this guy. He's got his shield up. The guy is attacking with a Morning Star, and suddenly you see a crossbow bolt come out from the left side of his head, from the right side of his head, and the guy stops for a second, his sword still high in the air, chokes, shooting out blood, and falls over.
Nice shot, little dude.
Isaac sees the goblin fly backward and hit the wall behind him, thus gaining cover from the barrels again.
So that's how those idiots did it. Smart.
And it is Isaac's turn.
I will teach you guys for making a fool of us, cause you are messing with Isaac now. I shoot directly at...
Oh, Isaac, I'm so scared. What?
I shoot directly at him with my bow.
Right over Natalia?
Right over Natalia.
Yeah.
Go for it.
If you hit her, all
We're
the
killing you.
goblin, including that goblin who just nailed that guy in the head, are gonna kill you. Just putting that out there.
Isaac aims his crossbow, or shortbow?
Short bow.
Yes,
Isaac
circle.
aims his shortbow, pulling back and releasing an arrow that flies right over Natalia's head, as she is flat-footed, and it nails the guy in the right side of his body for a good amount of damage. 4 damage. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Let's see. Is there anything else I need to do?
Shard.
No, I don't.
Like, reload.
You
I
don't
keep
reload
the
a
sword.
short bow.
don't reload a short bow. Yeah. It's only crossbows that you need to reload with movements. Short bows, you take it and you shoot it. That's it.
I would assume you would want to take one out.
It's not even a movement
Who
space
drew
to take
that?
out a
Isaac.
I swear it's not me. It's freaking Shin changing the color of his thing and you're in it because I can change my color to Shin's colors too.
Okay, it's either that or Bradley because we're exactly an hour and 15 minutes in, and therefore I start losing Bradley's attention. This guy climbs up, grabbing his dead buddy's leg, and moves up to take his place.
See, Shin's playing solitaire.
Why not playing solitaire, says Shin.
I've been browsing Reddit when I'm not doing anything, so...
The girl outside shifts over... Oop, I'm taking the bug with her. Shifts over, not wanting to deal with the monk, and fires her crossbow at Natalia on the ground.
She just does not like Natalia, who looks like a pirate.
You stupid goblin! You should have been protecting her. I say to the goblin next to her.
Oop. Guess that macro was not ready. As Natalia is flat-footed, Teresha manages to hit her right in the base of the neck. Natalia screams and almost looked like she's about to pass out. That'll teach you from stealing from us. Boys, finish her off or we're out of here. Forget the treasure, we don't need it.
She's so manly.
And it is Kontu's turn. Get off right.
Perfectly fine for her to die right now.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
What?
Don't use your magic on her. I whisper though, so make sure no goblin hears it. Natalia, she's bleeding.
Who is?
Natalia.
I found out who else is on Reddit.
Just don't use your ignore magic anybody who isn't from our original group, okay? That includes Shin. I whisper.
You know that? Well, if you want to go to the original group, it was just me and her to start with. So you got
Yeah,
you,
that's true.
you and Lilina can.
Why should I heal Natalia?
Stop.
I don't
Trust.
necessarily. Why don't we want to talk to her, find things out?
I am the great powerful Isaac. Just do what I say.
May help her and get some experience quest money things. Maybe get her power. Maybe have her as not necessarily as a player because she can't, but have her as an ally in some way. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Mind break Isaac for being a dick.
You will fall. By the way, this is me saying really loud, so this time Natalia may be able to hear me. I am the great and powerful Isaac, and you will do what I say.
The great powerful Isaac. The great and powerful Isaac.
Kontu, you're wasting your turn.
I know.
There's a guy with a maul next to you. And you're just yelling across the room.
You can't even hear us anyway.
The goblin behind the boxes is like shaking trying to reload this giant crossbow. People are just shouting past him.
Okay, well, I'm not sure what would be more effective anyway. Like punching him is not gonna do like lethal damage, and my shield I don't even know if that can do lethal damage because all it
The
does is-
shield does lethal damage.
Oh, does it now?
It's spiked.
It doesn't mean it's lethal. It just.
Yeah, you know, I once cut myself. I was fine. It's totally not lethal.
Okay, I know that to charge you have to be a certain amount of a certain distance away, but can I do a strength check to try to push him, like with a shield bash or something, like push through him kind of in a way?
That would be a bull rush. You can take
thing.
a 5-foot step backward and then bull rush and then knock him back a square.
Can I do that while also using the shield bash, or would it just be like
You
a rushing out?
would... Yes, you push him back with your shield. I'm gonna say it does half damage from the shield, though.
Okay.
Because
well,
you're
I
focusing
kinda wanna
more on moving him than dealing damage.
Okay. Well, I want to. Well, this is probably not a good idea, because then when I take where his spot is,
Yes.
and then I will be able to be, you know, like murderized from both sides.
No. The door opens to the square where the guy is standing. I don't know why they made the door right between two squares.
Huh. Okay. Well, then maybe. Yeah. Then I can keep him from. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So you take 5-foot step back and roll a bull rush, which is a CMB. Which is yours is 20 plus 1d20 plus 7.
I'll be right back. I'm going to the bathroom, okay?
Have a good time. I hope everything comes out okay.
After what we watched through.
Oh God.
Okay, and roll your shield bash damage.
It's just the 11. I just rolled it because it was easier to
It's
click.
just enough. So, Kontu rushes forward in a footballer-like stance. In fact, Kontu is just inventing the defensive line right now. He pushes the guy backward by 5 feet with his giant bull rush, digging the spikes into him for 5 damage.
God damn.
Is that all
And it
the
is
moves I
mine's
could do?
turn.
Could I like? That's
So
everything.
I
right?
shouldn't. What health is Natalia on?
Hold on 1 second, I'll be right back.
Okay. Why am I not healing her?
What?
Because both me and Isaac realized that all we need from her is the
I'll
shard
do it.
for,
I'm not
what was
dressed.
her name?
But that
Afterwards.
that doesn't mean there's not some form of, you know.
What is Shin saying to do?
He wants Mai to heal Natalia.
Do not heal this peasant woman.
Why?
Do not, I tell you.
Okay. Who have we got left to kill? Why have we not killed the gold lady yet?
Because she seems very evasive.
Also, because it
Sorry, I
seems
can't-
like she only seems to be focusing on Natalia. In fact, if she only kills Natalia, I think that everybody else will go away.
If I... Okay.
No, but really though, it's not. Never mind. I don't see the positive of killing her or letting her die.
We do not need her alive. Our quest was only to bring back the items he stole.
Okay, we do not need her. I mean, I'm not trying to be like the voice of humanity here, but what's the reason to kill her or let her die? There's no reason to let her die. We don't know.
Because she said she was greater than me.
So we want her to die so you can, you know, protect your E-peen over here. Who gives a rat's ass? Or
I
a
do.
goblin's ass?
I am the greatest half-elf ever. And as soon as
If
we're
I
done
question,
here,
shut up, it's my turn. If I use my movement action to pick up my crossbow,
Yeah?
then I shoot my crossbow and use a mind power.
No, you can do one or the other. They're both standard.
How low is
Watch
this
your mouth,
guy?
young lady.
Which one? That one?
Dead.
He was down and then was stabbed. He's also still being sucked out by a bug.
About this one.
That one does not look in good health at all.
Can I shoot this one?
Apparently, Shin needs her.
I'm gonna shoot this one.
Okay.
This was pretty. Is this one dead?
It was down and then stabbed, so I'm making him red.
Okay.
he's
I'm gonna-
practically dead pretty much now.
I'm gonna shoot this one with my mind powers.
Okay. Mind rape activate, go. You rolled an 8.
Yeah.
Okay. My stares at the guy. He's been stabbed by goblins and He was just hit in the arm by a nearly impossible arrow. She looks into his eyes and then enters his mind. He's just sees all his allies dying around him, and he sees Natalia getting up. He sees her like glowing with a great power, and then thrusting her hand straight through him, and he dies. And nobody else sees this except for Mai and him, but he's just, all of that happens in his mind, then he screams and collapses.
Good job. Good job, you beautiful lady. You have done me well.
Permission to hit Yuri.
Slap him.
Denied.
Do it. I want you to hit him.
Permission to deny. Natalia crawls through the sewage and tries to grapple Issac.
She really wants that shard.
Back off, foul being. This is my shard now.
The fuck kind of one ring?
She does not manage to grapple Issac. Instead, her slippery arms are just like grasping at him, and he's just moving too fast. Okay, that one doesn't have to worry about. That one we don't have to worry about. And that one we don't have to worry about. Lilona's turn.
I don't know if that shard's corrupting people. Isaac's acting more stupid than usual.
No, Issac is just a dumbass, okay?
We'll see.
Oh, also, as the last of her scene allies collapse, the chick outside curses.
Next time you won't be so foolish to try to deal with us.
Lelena?
Is there a way to make my claws kinda non-lethal?
You basically punch them with a scaled fist.
Do I still get like all the bonuses and stuff?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. I'm gonna move to up there, even though we can't apparently see outside.
Oh yeah, you can now. Sorry about that.
Cool. And I'm a puncher, hoping to knock her out.
Okay.
Why would you punch her? Kill her!
It's not gonna kill her.
Kill her.
The first fist misses, but the second one knocks her in her left cheek. She seems in really good health, so she seems more annoyed than damaged.
Great. I'm gonna rethink the strategy next time my turn comes around.
This goblin runs outside past both of you. She's holding a ranged weapon, so she doesn't get an attack of opportunity. The goblin manages to move all the way over to the side of her and stabs her with his knife. He does nothing of the sort, actually. Yeah. Nothing. Shin's turn.
7. He punched for non-lethal damage with no reductions. Or is he saying he can? I don't know.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can Fury of Blows, non-lethal.
Awesome. She's not going anywhere now. Actually, no, she can easily plow through that goblin.
There's also the whole thing above her. We were just assuming
that's a giant cliff face. It was a terrible place to put a house. Doesn't actually exist.
Awesome.
He did his thing.
Wow.
Okay, so you're just doing a standard strike then? The flank bonus is 2. You're just doing a standard strike? Okay, you manage to, as Lolina hits her across the left side of the face, she, turns towards her and doesn't notice you shifting, and you punch her in the side, and, she coughs out a little bit of blood. She turns and growls at you. The, thug at the south kind of kicks his corpsey friend out of the way and tries to climb up, but Kontu's more in the way than anything, and he can't get up. End of round 3? End of round 3.
I think it's 4.
4.
No, it's 8.
3?
18 seconds into this.
Yeah, 18 seconds later. This goblin to the south of Lolina rushes outside and also tries to strike with a dagger. But because everybody's punching her, he goes to stab, and he's a little slippery from some goop earlier, and he ends up slipping forward and stabbing his dagger into the ground. Or his short sword, which is really well. The bug sucks away at the corpse, happily. This goblin wakes up, being shaken by his friend for the last round, and looks around and spots this guy over here, and he jumps into the water. Right about there. The goblin next to him also jumps in the water, and they both hold up Kontu's warhammer from out of the sludge.
Oh, yes.
And they yell frantically in a language he does not understand.
And we're down to...
What? I don't understand.
This
Open mailbox, closed mailbox, thumb finger.
It's actually mail letter, not mailbox. Actually, no, there's a mailbox. The bug continues to suck at Tarisha's arm. It's extremely fat now. If you understood Animal Kingdom language of the insects, you could tell he's pretty happy right now. This goblin finally manages to get a large crossbow bolt. This one down here, behind the barrels. Managed to get a large crossbow bolt into the crossbow, and brings it back, puts it back onto the barrels, but doesn't have time to fire it. And it is Issac the Great's turn.
I have a short chuckle as I place my foot on Natalia's head, smash her head into the water, and then I take aim at Trisha and shoot my short bow.
Shin goes on killing him. Natalia's face disappears beneath the sewage, by the way.
I'm honestly thinking the shard corrupts its user.
The short bow, which looks as if he's aiming straight for Lolina, shifts slightly to the left and hits Tarisha dead in the arm. It honestly almost knocks the bug off, but he's stuck in there real tight.
You do that, Shin. I'll do something.
This guy, who's fighting Kontu, continues to do exactly that, fighting Kontu. And he bashes his Morning Star against Kontu's shield. Sparks fly. Kontu maybe giggles if he does that. Chuckles, even.
Giggles.
That's it.
Giggles. Oh god.
Teresha is absolutely pissed. She looks at all the people around her and curses. She says, basically, F you, as much as possible. And drops her crossbow, takes out her short sword. Oh no, wait, she's had her short sword out, right? Yeah, she was trying to pry the bug off with it. So yeah, she just swings with her short sword at the goblin on her right. And does not manage to actually hit it. It's a little small. She's very distracted by everybody around her.
She's been punched twice in the face.
Actually, wasn't it once in the face and once in the like the stomach or something, the side like rib cage, like the haymaker kind of deal?
Yeah, she's been harried badly, and she yells to Natalia, "If you don't die here, then Ayala will have your head, and you know that." And she also yells 100 gold pieces for the head of Natalia Van Kaskakin.
Dang shit.
And it's Contu's turn.
I can't.
Isaac's eyes just glimmer with hope as soon as he heard that.
Can I say something at that moment as well?
Are you trying to cover up what she said, or?
No, I'm just saying something
Yeah.
in response.
Yeah.
What is that shard?
What shard? It's the... Whatever it is, it's the Tower Girl's property is what it is.
It's mine now! Isaac replies.
Fuck you!
You!
Roll on Isaac at the end of this match.
It's not my turn or anything.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's exactly Contu's turn.
Can I assume that they're like, hey, come get this, and they're hippity gibberish?
Roll a linguistics check.
What kind of check? How would I roll that?
I mean, you're kind of reading their body language now, not their...
Well, yeah,
They're-
like.
Because
You
they're
can-
holding up
yeah.
a hammer. And
Can I-
then
You know
yelling.
what?
Can I just run over there and take it regardless? Doesn't matter if I understand what they're saying. Like,
You just look over. Hey, my warhammer.
I mean, what if they're like saying, "I'll get him with this giant warhammer," and Content comes over, it's like, thanks.
it's like, oh look, I missed you, Lucille.
I say just take your warhammer. Might as well.
Okay. I'll do that.
You might want to go around the side though.
I mean, from what I've seen, the people have walked onto
That is
the
one
water
movement
pockets.
action.
Yeah, like I think, don't take my word for it, but if you don't fall into the water, you should be fine. It's only if you...
They're holding it up as high as they can, but it's still a movement action to bend down and pick it up.
They're that short.
Also, he's that tall.
I can still grab for it, right?
Oh yeah,
Still
it's
grab?
just a movement action.
Alright, well, I grab my warhammer from these little men and I say thanks.
You lift them off the ground slightly, and they just plop back into the water. Isaac's too distracted with his own grandeur to notice, but Lilina hears the goblin say something about hammer time, and you can't touch that.
I give a
That
quick
is
glance at
horrible.
you, like, what?
You disgust me.
Oh god. In their own language, they have MC hammer.
Actually, it's called Con 2 hammer in their language. They've just changed it. He tapped one of their dudes on the head, and he died. They saw that. And it's Mai's turn.
He's still alive.
There's also bubbles coming from north of Isaac.
But, oh. Is he still
That
stood
shot
on
is
her head?
evil.
I'm still with one of my foot on her head, yes.
Are we trying to kill this one?
Yes, we're trying to kill this one.
At this point, I would say help Natalia. Cause I'm evaluating everything, and I'm assuming this shard is now evil.
Maybe.
I used heal pain on her. You are not drowning. It fails.
You can breathe fine.
I don't know
Her
how
last-
I
You're a
how I-
fish. You're a fish. You're fine. You're a
how I
fish.
can help her unless I knock Isaac out the way and heal her. Could I do that?
You can, but just to let you know, you see enough of Natalia that... Because the water is murky, but he's only holding her head down, so her ass is probably outside of the water. So you can still target her, basically.
So yeah, but the thing is, if she's drowning,
She's only been down there 5 seconds.
Shin and I both say you should just kill Isaac. Problem solved.
And I say, are you guys saying that in character?
No, he's saying
we're
it in
just
chat.
saying this in chat.
so
Nobody's
can
gonna
I heal her?
Heal her ass, yes.
Yes, you can heal her.
That ass. It's heal.
You know,
better heal that ass.
I can't shove it. Where am I gonna push him?
Also,
What do I
doesn't-
need-
Just
What
into
do I-
the wall.
What do I need to roll to push him?
You would
She's
roll
out
a grapple check versus the rogue's combat modifier defense.
What's a grapple check?
Yours would be a plus... Switching over your character sheet. Yours is a +1. Conchu's is
Not
a
a-
+7.
Okay.
Do it.
Give me a minute. My
And
computer's
due to conflict of interest, I can't tell you what his combat maneuver defense is.
Don't do it.
okay. Well, my computer's currently frozen, so
Do you want
What would
somebody
you
else
like to
roll
do?
it for you?
I would like to try and push him.
Ah. You have to appear to still be on his side.
And then heal Natalia? Is that, or can I only do one?
You could do one or the other. They're both standard actions.
Good
Because you're
then,
either
actions. Well,
this,
I'd probably
these
better off
next couple of
healing her.
seconds, you're either focusing your mind into Natalia or you're focusing your hands onto Isaac.
Specifically strained her ass.
Heal that ass.
Well, shouldn't I get better off healing her because she's already quite hurt?
You have no idea what
Plus,
she is.
I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want her to be healed. So never mind.
Oh. Silence work again.
Kontu says it's a heal. It's not a heal though. It's an ignore pain. Shin says no, push him. Then we killed a woman outside. Kontu says so it might not work exactly.
Or should I just aim for the woman outside?
Don't push him. Heal
Nope.
Natalia.
Okay, I'll heal Natalia.
And somehow we'll figure a way to get that shard away from him.
How do I
You
roll
idiot.
1d10 on her?
I will do it.
You idiot! Why are you healing her?
You see?
Isaac, do you have knowledge psionic?
Psionic?
Yeah.
No.
You
I'm guessing I
have
don't-
roll a general intelligence roll, which is +2. Okay, you can't actually.
No.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
can't
guess.
actually tell what she's doing. To you, it looks like she's still contemplating, because most of her mind powers, you can't really distinguish one from the next.
Got it. Okay. I was just wondering.
Natalia slithers under from Isaac's foot and pops her head out of the water with a and then spits at Isaac.
I spit in your general direction.
A glob of sewer goo and phlegm hits his stomach, which just adds to everything else that's on Isaac right now.
You spit at me? You don't spit at me. I spit at you.
Lilina's turn.
Why do we have a French accent going on now?
Because of Monty Python.
Oh, okay.
This is troublesome.
Yeah, especially since you're a mage who hasn't been out of melee since the battle started.
I know. I was just thinking that, like,
Uh,
I'm not casting anything.
You're fine, you're part draconic. You're supposed to be
looks like the
frontliner.
goblin. It looks like the goblin's idea of taking your staff away worked.
Oh yeah, you're completely defenseless.
Take her staff. Okay.
That's exactly what he said. Go check 2 episodes ago. youtube.com/ZenoFireX.
YouTube.com//
Eat at Subway.
Yeah, that's Subway, yes.
Sure.
Did you guys see his 100 subs video? He had a Subway commercial playing. That was the
Oh,
ad. When I
God.
watched that video for his 100 subs, it was a Subway commercial. I tweeted it out.
So good. That was hilarious.
Anyway, Lolina takes her claws, balls them into a knuckled fist, and hits her across the face. She spits out a broken tooth. Or just like a piece of a broken tooth.
Sorry
And
about
yeah, not the entire tooth. Just like you cracked one. The second attack missed though.
that. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I still say, my bad.
Wait. Did you do non-lethal damage or lethal damage for that?
I thought he's been telling me he's doing non-lethal.
Oh,
He said he's been. I think he's been doing non-lethal.
Oh, if he's doing lethal, then he just scratches across her face for the same effect.
I'm trying to knock her out.
Okay, in that case, then it was a punch.
Yeah.
Okay, and result of that, I say, kill her!
Are you doing non-lethal damage? Alright then. Kill her! This goblin to her east stabs her in the side. She teeters a little bit and is bleeding out her side. She looks like she could fall at any moment. Shin's turn.
Zeno, can I ask a quick question?
Yes.
Through this little small opening that the goblins can go through, can I see him on the other side?
There's too many. The barrels and boxes are piled too high. You'd have to be behind them to see over them.
Okay, so, but I
You can squeeze
assume
through that area, but you move half speed. It's a real tight squeeze.
It's a real tight squeeze. But another thing is, I can assume though that he's in battle because the goblin has a crossbow there, right?
Yeah, and he's just reloaded it. The girl turns to Shin as his blows are coming and manages to barely dodge left and right of them.
The hell?
Someone's getting yelled at.
The thug from the southern room manages to finally climb out of the goop and is kicking his boots to get some of the slime off. End of round 5. We've almost gone through a full minute of battle.
Whoa.
I thought it was 4.
I'm pretty sure it's 4 actually.
Whatever round
Yeah, that
we're
was-
on. We've almost gone through a minute. I'll check in the editing. The goblin swings his sword at the chick and manages to cut her upper thigh. She grabs it and then feels really woozy and falls over.
For once, somebody's doing lethal damage. You're getting
Actually,
a promotion, little
Actually,
guy.
she just passed out due to loss of blood. So. eh.
But he did it for lethal damage. You're getting a promotion, little guy.
Mine notices the bug that was sucking on the dead corpse the entire time is ballooned about 3 times its original size and sways as it flies upward. And it seems to just disappear into the rafters and plop down.
Apparently.
Yes, Shin.
Shin needs to go.
Jordan has to go, and Kontu or Bradley will be taking over for him. And I'll have to go change that really quick. Feel free to banter in my absence.
Totally want to tell these goblins now that she's knocked out. Go take Isaac.
Alright, this sewer goblin runs over behind the barrels, as does the goblin that was next to him. Isaac sees them starting another crossbow. The one that has already one loaded, the first goblin takes his position behind it, and the second one is getting ready to load the second crossbow. This bug sucks at her a little more, and then falls off onto its back, and kind of rolls back and forth. Its wings like fluttering every now and then. You can't tell if it's dying or if it's in bliss. Does anybody speak insect?
No, but I have knowledge of nature.
No.
What's the question?
Can you speak insect? Because one of the
No.
because the little pink bug is either in bliss or it's dying.
I have knowledge nature too.
Okay. Sorry, that doesn't help in this situation.
Never mind.
One of
We're looking-
the goblin fires the huge crossbow, and manages to hit the wall, thunking into it behind. And it is Isaac's turn.
Okay, can I move over here?
Yes. You have to move half speed to move through there, move behind the boxes,
Yep.
and then move over the boxes.
But will I make it?
Yes.
Okay.
But
Then
that's
do
your
that.
max right there.
Okay, I do that, and then I fire a short bow. I see that there's enemies, and then I fire the short bow.
Kontu says, no, stay over there, I don't want you here. At least he's not attacking it.
You do not want the great Yuri? What do you mean?
Isaac, great Isaac.
The great Isaac, sorry. You're not you don't want the great Isaac? What do you mean? I got you that Warhammer.
Ah, this is true. True facts, true facts.
If you want, I could easily take it back and get my flaming.
I doubt it
my
would be
flame
that
column.
easily, though. Anyway, ranged attack, go. Short bow, boom, boom, boom.
My bad, I forgot to roll it. It's taking forever because the dice doesn't stop spinning. I have the 3D dice on, it won't stop spinning.
Isaac fires a crossbow, or no, fires a short bow, and it pings against the wall behind the guys.
And that's it, I think.
This
The goblin's
thug
a better shot than you.
runs towards Isaac and swings. Batter, batter, batter. But it's kind
Oh
of...
my god, that song.
and manages to
God.
miss the half-elf completely. The lady in gold grunts. Makes no other response besides that. Or not lady in gold, she's in chain shirt. Anyway, Kontu's up.
Okay, well, with my Warhammer in hand that I'm now wielding and la 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 la, I'm gonna run and charge this guy and just, you know, wreak havoc on his face with my Warhammer. Hopefully.
Roll, havoc, roll. Kontu manages to wreak a decent amount of havoc upon the man's face. You are unsure if he ever went back to his mother, if she would recognize him, even at this point.
Okay, that leaves like just a movement thing, so I don't think I really have anything else worth doing. So, yeah.
Cool. My turn.
I should really talk to him about.
I'm gonna walk over here, and first of all, make sure that Natalia is above the water.
What happened quickly? Because I kind of left for a few seconds.
He hit the guy in the face.
Okay, cool.
Round two
Basically,
hit
make
man
sure
in
she's
face.
breathing.
My
Are we?
Natalia.
Do we want? Sorry, Carol.
Natalia is over the water. She has an arm outstretched as Isaac disappeared through the hole. And she looks
Okay.
like she's about to break down.
Okay. This one. We're trying to kill her or maim her.
Nothing. She's
We
no
don't-
threat to us. If you
We just
saw
don't.
earlier, it's my thinking right now that shard is kind of weird in what it does.
Myself and Shin, I don't know Shin's motives behind it, do not really necessarily want her dead. I don't want her dead because I don't see the need to just kill her because she could be useful to us. I don't know what Shin's motives are, but
I'm
Okay.
kind of assuming that we're all pretty much lawful goods.
I mean, I'm trying to become something that isn't good, but I just want to become neutral, quite literally. But
So we don't. Like, there's no point in me trying to hit her with a
I'm just
crossbow.
good. I don't know. I think I don't know what my alignment would be. I just don't want her. I don't see the purpose of her dying.
And I don't think you ever grabbed your crossbow. It's still on the
True.
floor.
True.
also Shin
Either
didn't
way.
say. He said he doesn't know why. He just doesn't want her dead. That's exactly what he said.
Yeah, I thought that was me.
Is there any way of like capturing her and tying her up or something?
Who?
Do we have to knock her out for that?
Who?
All of them? Any of them?
Yes.
Okay.
Any of them that are knocked out or dead, you can tie up. Either that,
Dead.
or you have to succeed at a grapple check, and then succeed at another grapple check, while pulling out a rope, while tying her up, while grappling her. So yeah. There used to be a used rope just for that, but we got rid of that skill back in 3.5.
Okay.
I remember the use rope skill.
Right?
So there's no one really. There's no one in here I can hit because this is a wall.
Oh,
I'm assuming.
go and try and get the shard away from Isaac.
He's over there. I've just moved.
I know. You could ignore your standard action and move some more.
You've only moved 10 feet. You have 50 feet left of movement. No, 20 feet left of movement. 20 feet.
My way.
And it's half speed all the way through there.
Doesn't the standard break into 2 movements?
One movement.
Oh, okay.
So
You
if
can
I
full
move
out run,
toward-
which is yeah, you can full out run for I think double your speed. Or 4 times.
If I try to like move into like this other room, here, somewhere, you know this one.
Oh, I apparently didn't have this on the map, but there is a door to your left as well, just to let you know.
Oh,
Helpful. So
You can still make it to that door.
is it worth me going to that door in case Natalia tries to leg it out that door?
oh, she's not going anywhere. She's after that shard.
True. So you think I should go after Isaac?
Haven't you noticed that he's also acting like Natalia is, or was?
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
want me to go after him? Yeah.
I'd still like to point out that although he may be acting more of an extreme way than he usually is, I think he's always been this way. So maybe as opposed to, you know, making someone arrogant, maybe it just enhances their quote unquote,
Persona.
yeah. Because he's kind of put on that I'm greater than whatever, I'm a big tough guy kind of thing. Oh, wow, it's just
Remember that, like, Natalia also said that it brought out her true potential, which means it's giving them some sort of false I'm better than everyone now. I don't
the outsider walks among us.
Who's never?
Okay, well, I'll move into the other room and keep an eye on him, and if I get close enough, I'll hit him in the face, okay?
Okay.
Yes?
'Kay.
Agreed?
Are you going
Sweet.
through east or west?
Wait. I'm gonna go the way that isn't covered in goblins.
Okay. That would be east. And you make it to the door, but not through.
Okay. It's better than nothing, I suppose.
Actually, that's your first movement action, so you can make another movement action, which would bring you all the way up to Isaac, right next to that big thug, and you won't be able to punch him in the face.
Next, which thug? This one?
Yeah, you would be right next. If you move over to Isaac, could be right next to that thug. You would be right. I have to ping on the proper map. You'd be right here to reach him,
Oh, okay.
but you couldn't punch him because you're out of actions, and you'd be right next to the thug.
So I have to ask you, man. Is it possible for you to just enter a mine without doing anything, just prodding in?
I see no reason why not.
She has to
But
go
not-
in
not
with intention.
mine thrust.
Yeah.
Oh damn it.
It's like how in old polymorph spells you could only turn them into a bunny. You have to like do it with a specific purpose in mind, and it can't really be changed that much.
Ugh.
You
was gonna
can
say-
roll a sense motive, and I'll give you a +2 for your mind power.
Sense motive. And I get a +2.
So you can try to get
Okay.
I'm assuming
Slash
you're
roll.
trying to get a feeling of what Isaac's thinking right now.
Yeah.
His
You're giving me a
image-
+2.
Yeah, so you would have a total of +9.
9. Okay, well I'll do that. Do I have to be closer to him?
I'll cancel your first move, so you're 10 feet further into the room.
Than here. 10 feet, yeah?
Oh wait, no, you did check on Natalia, so 5 extra feet. That's it.
That's here then.
Yeah,
Ish.
yeah, you're good.
Okay, yeah, okay, I'll roll that then. On Isaac.
Yuri, what's going through Isaac's mind right now?
Isaac. Okay. Isaac feels that he is better than everyone. That he feels that he's surrounded by amateurs, and that everyone should follow his orders, for he is the greatest there ever been. Even
Ha.
better than God.
Ha.
You also, as many minds are cloudy or connected through strings. Some people have several doors. His is a giant green swirl that is just never ending.
Okay.
I love how he says he's surrounded by amateurs. When that goblin pegged that dude in the face and he hit the wall.
To be
Just
fair,
putting
their
that out
second
there.
shot also hit the wall.
Yes, but doesn't matter. He pegged the guy in the face. First shot. First impressions, you know.
Natalia,
In fact, I have a thing to say about that later, so just
go
remind me
ahead
to
and say
that.
it now.
I was wondering if I could keep the goblin that shot the. He's so cool. He's a little badass. I want him. Can I have
Just
him?
carry him in your bag. It's cool.
You might be able to make friends with this guy. You'll have to have a translator.
Also,
Goblin.
Oh my god, this is exactly like Brick and oh man, the Yogs cast did a D&D session where Lewis was this giant animatronic like Warforged defender, and he got a goblin friend who always rode on his shoulders. I wish I remembered its name.
Isaac's mind also says that he knows that his has higher potential now. He realized his true potential.
Okay.
It's definitely the
I-
shard.
Nat-
Yeah.
Natalia has her hand, like I said, with when Mai went to check on her, has her hand outstretched as Isaac definitely hopped away, way out of Natalia's reach. She falls to her knees in the muck and brings her hands up to her face and just starts weeping and shaking.
You would
Lilith's
think-
turn.
You would think that she would get up and follow me.
That shard has probably been in her possession for a long time, so it's...
You know, no, but you think that she's so nervous that as soon as she fell down on the floor and into the water the first time, that she would have the common decency to at least get up so she can have a better chance of getting it.
No, without that shard, she now feels worthless and powerless without it.
Makes sense.
Haha.
Mrs.
Trust me,
Magic
I'm a
Items
psychologist.
over here.
Oh, yeah.
Mrs. Knowledge Arcane.
Yeah.
What I can only assume, and I don't know anything about the arcane, so this is me outside of character. Never mind.
This is me outside of character. I don't really know much. However, I do muse on the fact that never mind.
I can only assume that in some way it has become an extension of herself, and losing it is like if you lost an arm, you'd be pretty traumatized. Well, when you lost that arm, so it's like she's lost a part of herself in
I
a way.
agree.
I see no reason why you couldn't say that. That was total contu. That was great.
Well, that's not. He's not that smart. He's kind of a dummy.
But that was perfect
although-
terms for him.
Could I
yeah.
make it, like, outside that door to south?
You would end up in the same exact spot as mine.
Oh,
Crap.
Wait.
You could run for it.
Oh,
Double
actually,
your
wait.
speed.
If you... Oh, no, you can't. Well, okay, if you go 5 feet down, then a diagonal across to this space, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yay!
you can do maths, kids.
What's happening,
Welcome
Mike?
to Learning Maths with the D&D
Today.
group.
Woo.
So,
Today we're learning to count in fives.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Here I come.
If you'd like to hit Zeno, please press
Happy
1.
New Year's!
Please tell me somebody else knows Schoolhouse Rock.
No.
I do.
Yes,
I do.
It's American thing. We learn math the awesome way.
Okay.
yes. We learn math with poorly drawn and poorly animated cartoons.
With awesome songs. I'm just a
Anywho,
bit.
Dylan, what do you
Yes,
do?
I'm only a
I'm
bit.
gonna...
And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Yeah. Anyway,
I'm gonna quickly ask, because I probably shouldn't say anything. I'm gonna probably quickly ask, like, what's going on with Isaac's mind?
You talking to me?
Yes?
no, you're talking to Kontu. Lilina wants to know Kontu's musings on the mind of the half-elf. Well, you know when, like, you lose an arm?
He thinks that he's better than all of us, and yeah, he thinks I'm saying we need to slap a bitch up.
I like how Isaac's, like, jumped over these boxes and is having, like, this massive duel with a thug. And the two girls are, like, leaning up against the wall like, oh my gosh, he's gone freaking insane. I know, right?
Women.
This isn't necessarily important to this current thing, but is it possible to lose a limb?
Yes.
Okay. And it not be reattachable, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a coup
I
de
just was
grace.
curious. I was just interested.
You'd have to be completely disabled, as in tied up or passed out, and they'd aim directly for it. It's not something I generally let NPCs do.
If you did that, just look.
You take a
I would-
minus 8. You take a minus 8 to your melee attack rolls because you only can use your bad hand, because you don't have your good arm anymore.
I mean, what if... Is there technology like automails bringing metal alchemists in this world?
There are magic kind of limbs, and there may be gnomish make mechanical arms. There are animatronics. Like I said, there's things like Warforged Defenders and metallic golems. So perhaps they can make you a new arm. It would be extremely costly and probably slightly taboo.
Heck, if that ever happens to me, I'm doing that. I'm not going to take a minus to all my... I mean, I can't even use my short bow more.
You hold it with your teeth. You pull the arrow back with your teeth.
Exactly.
What else is Lilina doing this turn?
I'm a Showdown Isaac. Resist the shard.
What are you talking about?
Told you he's gonna.
My charm gets all the ladies.
My charm.
Just ask.
You actually made me drop the stuff I was holding when you said that.
Just ask Donica. She's madly in love with me now.
I puffed so much.
Donica, my son, and my temple.
Oh god.
The sewer goblin. Oh wait, did you want to do anything else, Luna?
Well, do I have any actions?
You talked twice. You could still do a standard. You ran and you talked.
I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth.
I just like shoot off a ray of frost with run in Isaac.
You're shooting a rare frost at what?
The thing in front of Isaac.
Roll your damage again, please.
Yo. This is all happening while I'm just chatting.
Yeah, you know.
So while chatting, Lilina casually outstretches her arm, and makes the arcane gestures. She's like, "My Isaac's gone totally crazy," and it seems like the air around her hand starts to freeze. You can see just like the air change to droplets and then change to ice as it like pulls up in front of her and overcharges, firing at him at a blasting speed, and it hits the guy in the like half of his body is just covered in like a thin like sheet of ice. And he stumbles to the left a little bit and almost slips on the side of the air, that slope there. He doesn't actually fall over, but he has to like move his arm, like flick it to break the ice off.
I should have been able to free fall for a while.
Meanwhile, the goblin at the top stabs at the girl on the ground.
Poor girl. Kinda want her for questioning.
It actually manages to barely miss her arm and hit the dirt, even though she's completely helpless and not moving. Freaking goblins. Shin's
I
turn.
assume we can let.
Obviously, only one of the goblins have shown to be Kantu worthy.
He's rebuilding his army of you guys out of these goblins. That
Oh my
one's
God.
Kantu,
No.
that one's the crossbowman.
Okay, so
I
what
like-
does Shin do? Kantu, you're controlling him now.
Yeah. I don't know what to do with the lady out here, and I don't know how far I can go either way, because I don't want to just leave her and let the goblin just eventually stab her. Maybe for like half the damage.
You can't make
Alright.
it into the next room, unless you take 2 movement actions.
I don't know if I really want to leave either of these 2 ladies alone.
Whoa.
No, such a gentleman.
Well, no, because one of them is bleeding out, and one of them is sitting in a pile of guck and probably
Natalia
not-
was fine. The only one that we really should worry about is probably that.
Blondie.
Mm. Do I have a rope on me or anything that I could tie her up with?
Shin
Put
does
it
have
down.
rope. She is
Mhm.
passed out, so she would be easy to tie up.
Can I? What kind of action would that be then?
That'd be a full round action to bind somebody down.
Okay. I guess I'll tie her up so we can question her later.
Wait a
and then-
second. No, he doesn't have rope. Can't believe he's one of the only people I know that doesn't have rope. He's got a grappling hook, no rope.
I don't have
Didn't
rope
wait for
either.
Then what's the purpose of the
I don't know.
grappling hook? It's like,
I
let me throw this hook. Oh wait, no rope.
I'll use somebody else's rope.
Makes perfect sense.
Okay, I guess
Fancy.
You
I don't know what he has.
you can get her out of the reach of the goblins by putting her over your shoulder.
Well, I guess I'll just pick her up and just walk around with her. I don't know.
His strength is high enough that it's a medium load.
Mhm.
Actually, wait. Let me read here. I say medium load, just to be safe. You move slightly slower, you move 5 feet less. But yeah, she is now on your shoulder. There was no resistance, obviously, because she's passed out. And you can hear her snoring behind you. The goblins seem angry, like they were continuously poking her, and then you just pick her up and they're like, I want to stab it.
Oh.
The thug at the very bottom of the screen attacks Kalantu because he doesn't know how the fight in the other room is going. He's assuming the flanking tactic has worked, and everybody's being forced out because of their overwhelming power. He's not a very smart man.
What?
Even though I casually walk into the room, start chatting.
Talking to my
30 feet
Oh,
in 6
yeah.
seconds isn't a casual stroll, though.
I guess, but like, still.
He manages to get through Kantu's armor for 4 damage.
Ow.
Yeah, it's very painful, isn't it?
Sure.
End of round 18, was it?
28.
4.
Yeah, something.
Going
455.
97.
The goblin
52.
comes forward and jumps up and is like trying to stab the body. He doesn't manage to hit it nor Shin.
Well, that's good.
You guys hear a slight plop of water in the room from the room behind you all.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah. None of you can see the goblins behind the barrels, but you're pretty sure they're still doing what they do. In fact, it's confirmed when one of the crossbow bolts comes out and nails the door behind the thug. The open door. Yeah, it hits that. This bug on the north continues to roll around. Very happy. Another crossbow bolt comes out from behind and manages to nail the guy in the throat. He collapses.
That's the same one too.
It was him, actually.
Oh, that's my boy. I love him. He's my friend. I don't care if I can't understand him. He's cool.
He's my kind of goblin.
Right.
You can, like, come visit him at this house here. And it's Isaac's turn.
You foolish fool trying to attack me. Isaac drops his crossbow and quickly picks up his last hidden dagger and attacks him and slashes him with it.
Part of me kind of wants Isaac to die.
Roll sneak attack damage. You caught him off guard with the dagger that he didn't see. He saw you drop your crossbow, and then just all of a sudden a dagger is being pushed into his side. His eyes follow the crossbow, basically, and then suddenly there's a knife digging into his gut. Isaac stares the man into his empty eyes and turns the dagger slowly, and then pulls it back out. The guy slumps forward and falls into the gunk.
Is he dead?
That would teach you. Quick question. So he's in the gump now, right?
Yes.
For good measure, I put my foot over his head and put his head into the underwater.
It
Under the
squishes
gunk.
into some soft dirt.
And I just leave my foot on there.
Your foot's covered in slime, still. Or again, or it always is.
And I do a slight evilly chuckle like
Does anybody wish to take any further time-sensitive actions?
No, I don't know if it's time sensitive, but I would like to do something.
What would you like to do?
I'd like to run over and slap Isaac around a little bit.
Okay.
Not
Well,
literally, of course.
it is Kontu's turn.
Should restrain him.
Non-lethally.
Not non-lethally, of course. I could submit him, so to speak. Grapple him to death. Not death. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
To the ground. To the ground.
You can grapple him and restrain him.
I can't be on top of this guy, so I'm just gonna stand right there and pretend I'm on top of him.
Okay. It's fine.
And I would like to do
In
that.
fact, here I'll just move. I'll move him to the back. Roll 20 always freezes up for a second or so when I try to do that. So I try not to do it too much.
Okay, so
There we go. Now you can be on top of that thing.
Okay, so what I do the things? It's the CMB or whatever.
Yes, CMB, which is yours is +7.
D20.
Yes, 1d20 plus 7.
Let's do that. It could be better.
Isaac
worse.
definitely
Could be.
moves to the side, but Kontu manages to grab one of his arms and puts him into a submissive lock. Kontu and Isaac are now grappling.
What are you doing? You stupid orc! I knew all orcs were dumb, but you are especially dumb.
It is Mai's turn.
You need to get
Are we
that
still
shard
trying to
away.
jump him?
We need to get that shard away from him without taking it.
I think we're gonna have to knock him out.
That seems easy enough. I'll break his hand off.
All that.
What?
All that. That.
If you do such a thing, I'll make sure you get no reward from this, and I'll take your hammer away.
Oh, I'm
What knowledge do I
scared.
need to roll to know about this shard?
Well, first, do you have appraisal?
Appraisal? Appraisal.
You have a +4 in appraise.
I do have a +4 in appraise.
So you can try to identify it that way.
Okay.
It's kind of difficult because Isaac has it, and you're not like touching or observing it. But you can try to make an educated guess from there. And once, if you succeed on that, you can roll a second knowledge check.
Okay, well, I'll do that first. So that's 1d20 +4, which was shocking.
Oh. I was gonna say, could I help
It
out?
looks like a
matter.
big pointy piece of copper.
Huh. Woo!
Actually, because Lilina is next to you, you could help her with this by sharing what you know. And you can roll, Mai can roll a knowledge arcana check, and Lilina can roll a aid another, as you kind of like bounce ideas off of each other. And
Okay,
if
mine's a
Lilina,
d20 +8.
if Lilina succeeds in the aid another check, it would add a +2 to Mai's total result.
Ooh. So she has to roll first.
And you would roll first, and then she would.
I roll. That's mine. 24.
Okay, and Lilina,
What do I roll?
you roll a knowledge arcana. You two are like, is that copper? It's like, no, it's not copper. Do you know any material like that? Well, let's see. When I was reading about, and then you kind of like bounce ideas back and forth. You do succeed in the aid another, and between you two, you do manage to find out that it is Horicalcum.
Okay.
And Orichalcum is a very rare sky metal. It does inertly have magical properties. And it is actually one of the rarest of the sky metals. But as to the object itself, you don't recognize it. You can't, like, place it.
Okey-dokey.
But it is definitely magic. And at this point, most likely evil.
Good to know.
Natalia continues to sob and shake. Lilina, would you like to do anything?
Oh, I'm gonna regret doing this.
Oh god. Just gonna ice beam him.
I'm gonna run over. Straight through the sludge.
Uh,
I hate being dirty.
Which doesn't seem to affect you besides the fact that you hate being dirty.
Yeah, if it's only if you fall in it, I think.
Oh, well, it still annoys me. 'Cause I hate this. And 400. This is gonna be a terrible idea. I'm gonna take the shard from him.
Okay, you would also have to roll a grapple check. Actually,
Yeah,
you would
and
have to
don't-
roll...
A pickpocket, wouldn't it be?
It would be. Which is... It's not thievery, it's something like it. Sleight of hand.
And don't I have to roll against that too, or something?
It's already rolled for you.
Oh.
She gets no bonus to her sleight of hand.
Joy, this is gonna fail miserably.
So miserably, you end up... never mind. You go for...
What are you trying to do? Don't put your hands in my pockets.
You just end up almost feeling him up at this point. Between Kontu and Isaac...
lol.
Between Kontu and Isaac, like, wrestling, you go for the shard, you end up missing the shard completely. And you
Lilina, we can
wrench
do
your
this
hand
back
back so quickly in disgust that you almost slip and fall. Almost.
No, we can wait until we're back home.
Slap him for free
there-
action. To do
Is there any kind of strength thing I can do to, you know, just
Bear hug him into submission.
yeah?
Yes, you'd have to roll a second grapple check while grappled to pin him down. And then he'd be helpless until he rolls a appropriate opposing grapple check.
Okay, well, assuming we're continuing turns, I'll do that when my turn is on. And
Okay. This goblin goes to poke at the corpse and then sees Natalia on the floor and runs over to her. He asks, "What is wrong, princess?" And she just waves him away. Go away. Everything's ruined, etc., etc. Shin's turn.
This is me again, and I don't know what to do. I have her almost lifeless corpse, or body rather. and
So
she's
you're
not
just
dead.
keeping it out of goblin reach.
I don't want her to die. I feel like she could provide us some useful information, but I don't know where to take her where the goblins aren't going to be like, "Oh, stabby, stabby."
Should bring her into the room that we're in.
Okay, I can make it to the room before, I believe.
Okay.
Right there.
Because most of us is broke.
And yeah, you don't manage to make it all the way into the next room, but
I figured as much.
actually, if you spend your entire time moving, just trudging along with her, you just walk past Natalia. She doesn't even bother looking up to see who you've got. And if you spend your entire time moving, you can end up right there. Is that cool?
I don't want the goblins to kill me, or to kill her rather. So yeah.
Okay. Is anybody besides Kontu and Isaac going... Oh, and Lilina going to be taking actions? The goblins with the crossbows are just... They're not even bothering.
Other
They
than
have
slowing
their
her
crossbows
down-
loaded. They're searching around, scouting for enemies right now.
Other than setting her down, I probably wouldn't do anything.
Isaac,
As shit.
you're grappled
Okay.
by Kontu.
First of all, I say, I do not wish to hurt my comrades, but I will if you don't let go.
Kontu's
Did you say anything in
response?
return?
Resist the shard.
like you could hurt me, you puny little pipsqueak.
Dingbat.
Okay, so for me to get out of the grapple, I have to what? Roll a escape artist?
You
or
would
something?
roll. You would roll the same thing. You'd roll a CMB to oppose the grapple to get the upper hand in the grapple before breaking it.
Got it. So CMB.
Or you could escape artist completely out of it
Escape artist would be a standard action, wouldn't it?
Yes, either one of these are standard actions. This is your whole turn.
Okay, got it. So one. Wait.
I then have to roll some. Would I have to roll something, or would it be roll?
That is my escape artist.
Would I have to roll something, or would you? Have to do it?
You try to slip out. Oh, sorry, it's already rolled for you.
Okay.
Isaac tries to slip out of Kontu's grasp, but his strong arms keep him in place, not allowing him to move.
Let me go, you stupid orc!
Kontu's
Drop
turn.
the shard, you stupid man.
Isn't it in his pocket?
I wasn't paying attention.
I slid. I was trying to grab it from Natalia without her noticing. So even if she didn't notice, what ended up happening is I put it somewhere like hidden into my clothing. I guess
He went
So
to
it could
go
be my
slide it
boot.
down his pants. That's definitely why Lilana did that. Definitely.
I mean, it could be in my pants. It could be in my boot. It could be anywhere. It could be one of my many places to put daggers.
He's got a lot of pockets in his.
Well, surely if you're holding him, someone has to basically pat him down.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be. I could try to
He's
grab.
he's not gonna let go of it. But I vote whoever pats him down, if they do find it, pick it up with the cloth.
Okay, Kontu's
Yes,
turn.
a cloth will stop a magical item.
Yeah.
It,
I don't know.
if
Do we have anything else? How are you gonna get it off of him?
okay,
This is
okay,
in his
can-
shoe. You can take his shoe off and then shake the shoe and then chuck it on the
Can
floor.
can I pick him up, and then shake him over the side of the thing?
Yes. Roll a grapple check.
Didn't he already pick him up?
No, we're like grappling, and I think I lost, but it's good.
You try to lift him off the ground, but his either the floor is too slippery or his grip is too tight on the floor that you don't manage to lift him, but you're still grappling and have the upper hand. And it's my turn. Anything?
Can I throw something and hit him in the head?
Do you have anything to throw and hit him in the head?
You run the risk of hitting
can I-
myself and Lilina, but yeah.
It would be an improvised weapon for non-lethal damage.
Yeah, can I pick something up off
Pat
the floor?
down, taking the weapon, or taking the shard. You know, there's not much room.
Hmm?
You could help trying to take that shard away. And risk becoming evil.
And risk becoming evil.
I feel like I'd be the least dangerous if I became evil, or the most. One or the other.
I don't know whether to go actually help Natalia out of the sludge and the slime in the other room.
Well, you can start pushing about that shard before it.
Huh?
It would be a diplomacy to try to calm her down.
You could help her out. 'Cause I don't think there's
Could
room
I-
for this.
Would it be possible to try to calm Isaac down with diplomacy or something of the like?
You can certainly try.
Oh, I can do that.
Okay.
Okay, so
I
reason with him and
tried.
roll a diplomacy.
Okay.
Do I have to counter roll that for somehow?
No, it's already rolled for you.
It's already rolled for me. Okay, got it.
Everything.
11.
You.
He's gonna yell at me.
Okay, Isaac, what is your response in turn?
Well, what did she say to me?
Wow, what did you say?
I'm trying to reason with him.
Roleplay.
Words.
Roleplay, yes.
I'm tired. It's bedtime.
My yells, I'm tired, it's bedtime.
Go to sleep then.
I'm gonna hate you.
tired. I just want to go home. I want to go back to Lady Hydepark's place. I want to take a shower. I want to leave.
No one wants to take a shower more than I. But this stupid orc won't let me go.
I'm gonna need a nice shower after this.
Natalia
I was taking turns.
throws her head back and wails as if nobody's paying attention to her.
Holy crap.
Well, we kind of are, but
Lilina's
Oh,
turn.
this is why I didn't want her to be healed.
It's Lilina's turn.
going to be bad. I'm
All
trying to
the
think-
enemies have been dispatched, and we're not out of combat.
I'm still gonna try to take that shard away from him.
Stop fueling me up, Lilina! Can I kick her away when my turn comes? Because I'm grappled, but can I like
You
use
would
my
take
feet?
a -4 to your next grapple check against Kontu if you take any of your attention away from it.
Got it.
Lilina tries to like reach into some of the pockets, trying to find out where it is. She can't find it. She cannot find it on his person. Shin, nothing. Sewer Goblin, nothing.
You obviously need to check his cavities.
The 3 Sewer Goblins have 2 crossbows loaded. One of them has like an armful of bolts, as if ready, and they're both like just scanning the area. They have no idea what's going on. I mean, they see what's happening, but they're like, whatever. Isaac's turn.
Not a problem.
I roll another escape artist, but before I say, "Let me go, you stupid orc!"
The word "you stupid orc" is now a new word in his dictionary. He manages to slip free of Kontu's grasp, and you're no longer grappled. You're surrounded by 3 goblins on the top. Your allies on the east and south. Allies
Quote
is in
unquote
air quotes.
allies.
Allies in air quotes.
Yes. If I decide to run, just completely run, can I do that, or?
You would have to shoulder your way past Kontu and Lilina with an acrobatics check. And you could move double speed.
Okay. So... 1d20 plus 6.
You manage to make it past Lilina, but not Kontu. He stops you as you try to run. I'm assuming you try to stop him, actually. Do you try to stop him?
See, I want to try to stop him. Well,
Well, see, originally my plan was to run this way, so I don't have to shoulder past them.
Then you'd have to shoulder past and over the 3 goblins and the half speed. But yes, you may try to do that instead. The goblin... Do
we
you
get,
change
like,
to going that direction?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
do we get like an attack of opportunity, so to speak?
Would
where
you
we-
like
since
to
he's
take a
moving-
swing at him?
Yes. I just want to. I'm gonna drop my warhammer and just punch him.
Okay, go ahead. Because Isaac is trying to run, you get a +2 to the attack roll.
I think
Because he's-
it would only be it would only be +1 because I think.
No, you
no-
continue your strength, so it's 1d20 plus...
Yeah, but the roll I'm about to do is my warhammer. I think I don't have.
Oh.
It's +7, so it's
Okay.
not +8. So it'd
Right.
only be only add 1.
Right.
Then it'd be 16 instead.
Okay. You do manage to hit Isaac in the back. You hit a pressure point, and Isaac takes 13 non-lethal damage.
Could I technically also?
You will
Wait.
have your claws out. You may also take a shot.
Right, I never put those away.
You never do. Really?
That was horrible.
You don't manage to even scrape the side of his cloak.
Do I run now? Can I move now?
Yes. You move, hold on. 2, 4. Right there is your first movement action completely.
That's as far as I can go?
You can move again up to 6 squares.
Okay. I go through here and I open this door.
As you open it, she sees you and tries to grapple you. She peers through her fingers. She sees you coming, and she takes out her short sword really slowly and deliberately and stabs at you madly.
Everybody's against me! I just want to be better than everybody else. That's too much to ask.
Her sword runs straight through you. You cough, taking 7 damage, and because of the non-lethal damage from before, you pass out.
God damn it.
And
I say it as I'm going down.
you pass out. Natalia stands over you, quivering with her short sword, wide-eyed. Kontu's turn.
We need to help stop her now from taking that shard. He's not here.
He's not here. Also, I'll go to
Kontu
bed.
goes after Isaac.
Okay, I go after Isaac. What's up?
Okay, there you go.
No, no. We
Um,
need to.
Isaac ran into Natalia, and she ran him through with her short sword. What do you do?
We need to stop her from taking that shard again, because now Isaac's unconscious.
Yes.
How do I become conscious again?
You-
You have to be healed. Or
Oh,
rest
there
for
is-
several days. You can go to a priest, get a heal spell, or you go to a
Can I make
bookstore and
it
get
to
a
right
heal
here?
scroll, or you can go to a apothecary and get a cure light wounds potion.
Can I make it to right here?
Yes.
Can I now jump down in between the two of them and just scream, enough?
Yes. Roll an
You know-
intimidate.
I'm unconscious, so you're screaming only at her.
Yeah, I know I'm screaming at her, but just
Roll an
enough.
intimidate.
Oh, intimidate. Does he give himself a bonus?
What?
No, only his allies, I think.
Oh, I want to see an impressive
that would be
intimidate.
OP. I think. Hold on, I don't remember what my intimidate is.
It's plus
It is-
8.
Is it now?
Yeah. Your charisma's one of your highest stats, besides strength.
Well,
Kontu, with a natural 20, jumps in between them, almost landing on Isaac's head and doesn't really care. And yells, "Enough!" The entire building shakes. Several of the goblins behind him cower. The one outside just turns around, wide-eyed. The one next to Natalia wets his pants. Natalia herself, who was already wide-eyed and looked like she was about to stab Isaac, is suddenly so startled by this orc that she also passes out. And that
wow.
is where we'll end today's session.
That's the best thing ever. It's so perfect. Fucking little fucking elf man over here pissing me the hell off. Fucking being an asshole, being arrogant and shit. Fuck him. Let him die. I almost look. If he hadn't died, I would just let him run away or gotten knocked out. Fuck. Don't care.
He was saying he's not-
Wow.
That end. Whew.
The end.
That was our
Bye.
longest session. Thank
Yes, that
you,
was-
players, for playing, and stayers for staying. Thank you, watchers, for watching, and thank you, Kontus, for screaming.
Not a mouse was in sight. Not even in the house. Not even.
In fact, the ones who had had a permanent residence here for the last 20 years have completely vacated the area via sewers.
Oh my god.
Well, I was
Tune
doing
in.
more of a Dr. Seuss name because it sounded you were like very Dr. Seuss-like when you were saying, "Thank you, stayers, for staying. Thank you, Viewer, for viewing."
Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, stayers, for staying. Thank you, viewers, for viewing.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
viewers,
producers,
for
for-
brewing. I'm gonna go get a
Yes.
drink.
I'm gonna go to
Thank you,
sleep.
thank you, people, for dying.
I gotta
Tune
go-
in next week where they'll finally be able to question Natalia, question the other unconscious chick, maybe be able to get out of here and take a shower, and meet up with Lady Hydemark once more.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully get me unconscious. And-
No, shut up.
Once you've rested
You're already
for
unconscious.
a while, you'll be able to wake back up.
I mean, you guys are not even gonna try to heal me?
No,
Really?
we're gonna
Sleep.
No, shut up.
We're gonna fight you and drag you to Lady Hydemark, as well as Natalia. We'll hog-tie them both together.
And what about the third girl?
All right, sure, we'll hog-tie her too. So we got a little.
We'll go buy more rope just for this occasion.
I've got 50 feet.
I enjoy bondage with 2 women.
3 women. Isaac's so proud he's become woman.
The shard does that to people.
Alright.
Oh.
Thank you, everybody. Bye.
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 Bye bye.